Okay, it pops right now. 1, 2, like right now, they're probably not gonna be going for it anymore.
Yeah.
So you could be positioning already to like make a peek.
Okay.
Whenever they're shooting your teammate, right? Instead of peeking in and out. I remember we were talking about this concept of peeking in and out, right? Instead of jiggling.
Yeah.
But you started peeking in and out when there are tutor in front of you. You started peeking in and out smokes. You started peeking in and out mollies. Like, this is to pick an angle there where there's no util, right?
Yeah.
So you can surprise the guy that's coming up.
Okay, so like I know I have this in my repertoire now, and now I need to apply it in the correct situations instead of all the time.
Like there is a molly. What are you picking it out to, right?
Hi, in this video, my coach PIENIX and I go through an Anubis CT side demo where I just couldn't hit that final shot. This video is part of an ongoing series, so please subscribe for more coaching content.
So you know what the kind of meta is on Anubis, right?
In terms of CT setups?
Yeah.
So from my understanding is like 1A, then kind of 2 mid people who act as rotators, and then 2 on B.
Yeah, something like this. I mean, generally one of these players on mid is dedicated to mid, one is rotator, and the rotator usually is the upper.
Makes sense.
That's how it's usually played. But yeah, generally that's true. So let's see what you do here. Okay, for the pistol and you're picking mid. This is completely fine.
On mid.
Trying to get the shot off. Okay, so here, when you're kind of like going back, right? You turn towards A somehow. Are you checking how the wall looks like so you can know when to like strafe? Or...
Yeah, actually, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. so generally, like ideally you don't do that, but I understand if you like haven't played them up enough yet. Like you can kind of check the wall and see where you need to turn the corner.
Definitely not optimal.
You can see that. Yeah, that's not really optimal. You could be shooting that guy at that moment, right? Okay, that's cool. You're going kind of towards A. I mean, you guys are giving this guy too much space, to be honest.
Okay.
You should fight him more heads up here. Like, he can go towards behind B, right? He already crossed, I believe.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so that's way too much space to give to a guy, right? Like, it's one guy coming out mid, and you let him cross towards CT behind the B players.
So my thinking was, I think I was the only one who started mid, and so I see one guy, and from my POV, like, it could be more than one.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to make sure I was not going to die there.
I mean, here it really wasn't more than one. Like, it could be, but it really wasn't like a couple guys chasing you. It was just this one guy.
Yeah.
Still.
Okay.
Same model, one guy. And your teammates are 2 towards A, right? So I think it would be more valuable if you rotate towards B. Because on A,
good point.
You know, it's more common to rush water, more common to go towards B on pistols. A is a normal thing to do on pistol rounds as well, but it's like you already have 2 players there. You could be holding this cross from mid, from B.
Yeah, makes sense.
From temple. Yeah, you're just giving this guy too much space. Like, you got a kill in the end. Oh, nice. I like the fact that you're falling back here. Again, you're kind of looking towards the entrances instead of keeping your cross around the angle that you're falling back from. That basically comes from experience.
Yeah.
Oh, you're really falling back.
Yeah, because I see on the minimap they're going through to B, it looks like.
Yeah, this is completely fine what you're doing. I mean, the game is kind of... Oh. Nice shot. You're clearing the angles. I like that. We are not doing a steering wheel peek anymore.
Not yet.
Oh, nice shot. Really nice shots. On pistols especially, you will see your fundamentals. Like, here you weren't ready for that peek, right?
Yeah, I was not ready for that.
But that's okay. That's okay. Okay, 2,900, your team gonna be probably saving. I hope so. Yeah, you don't like the deagle? Oh, you answered me. You answered my question.
See my math in real time.
Yeah. So I would take Diggle over 5-7 all the time. No, this guy just blocks you.
Yeah.
USP. Oh, Ah, that's a bit shaky. The peak is good here. You're peaking with AD. It's just you're shooting slightly too fast, but I don't blame you because you don't have Kevlar, so aim punch will like mess you up. So basically, like shooting here instantly is pretty good choice. You're just missing slightly off. Yeah, not a big deal. Also, by the way, here just a small thing. If your teammate is like already baiting from that side, right? What stops you from just holding this thing? You're hearing this like shot. Shot. You're hearing the molly, right? They saw your teammate here, so they would expect you less to be on the like left side here.
Yeah, I could just hold.
You could have just held, right? You kind of run into them. Yeah, so if you held this, I'm pretty sure they would run into you. Like a guy would run into you with double Berettas. Come on, like you have a good chance of killing him.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, some of these times you just need to hold. Okay, now we have a full buy. We have M4, Molotov, smoke, and a flash. Would buy a nade. Actually no, never mind. We don't have money. We're Molotoving this off. I generally like to smoke early, not Molotov.
Okay.
Are you pre-firing that angle here?
Yes.
On purpose?
Yeah.
Don't like pre-firing that much, but if you're doing this on purpose, that's fine.
Okay.
It doesn't work for me that much. So here the problem is that you use the molly first, right? So now the molly ended and they used their molly.
Right.
So if you would throw a smoke here, that wouldn't make sense because they can still go through that, right? And you won't be able to hold it.
Yes.
So if you did the smoke first, and then they did the molly, and you did your molly in front of the smoke that you threw, then you would have stopped them from coming like completely, right?
Right.
But since you used your molly early, now they do the molly, and throwing a smoke deep is pointless because they can still go through it. So you kind of have to fall back here, right?
Yeah.
But if you throw the smoke early, and then do this exact molly, you just molly off the wall, and you are sure that they're not going through the smoke, right? And then after their molly ends, your molly ends as well. And you can go back to the angle and still hold the smoke, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah, that was...
Yeah, makes sense.
And now you're falling back towards A, which is fine. Yeah, you're giving them a lot of space. Kind of understood, but... Understandable, I mean. But you're giving them a lot of space. Okay, and your teammate decides to push A and he gets the kill, so that's perfect. Now, being here is fine, because it's 5v3.
Yeah, okay.
Before that, giving them that much space could be questionable. Yeah, you're playing fine. Don't see any mistake here. I mean, if there is a smoke up like that, is there a point to AD here? Like, I don't mean AD like in bad AD, I mean like pick in and out.
Yeah,
is there a point?
No.
Yeah, you could be just holding the
point.
smoke, right? Because right now you're giving them like a slight timing where they can go through the smoke and be posted on you. But why do that? They just need to go through gray screen, right?
Yeah, that feels extremely obvious, but yes.
Okay, that's nice. Oh,
a bit of a crazy spray there.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure if you would be looking at that smoke before, you would have seen this flash like being bounced. But since you're doing the in and out peaks on the smoke, you don't see that flash before.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay, you get the first kill, you saw the second guy. Okay, you're picking instantly out into him, right? Without adjusting your crosshair, I think. Your mouse, like on the mouse pad.
Yeah.
And that's why you're kind of missing and, you know, fumbling the spray. What you could have done is just took like 1 second timing where you're just hiding for a moment, like make him believe that you're not gonna repeat and then repeat.
Okay.
Because he's very ready for you, right?
Yes.
His teammate just died from you, so there's no rush for you to get that kill. Like he needs to push you.
Yeah.
There is no point to repeat immediately.
Yeah, makes sense.
You can repeat, but just make him not ready for the repeat by waiting a slight moment.
Cool. Okay.
Wait, was that the smoke from your teammate? Or am I confused?
It looks like it.
Wait. What is this? He just smoked your guys.
Oh,
what the hell is he doing?
I don't think I even registered that. What was happening?
I think he was trying to say like, get off my middle, don't take my kills, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
Like I'm not gonna let you refrag me. I'm gonna smoke you up. Oh, this guy. Yeah, now, as I said, he doesn't want you to refrag him basically.
Yeah,
said, like,
mission
it's my
accomplished.
Yep. And now, well, the thing is, they just killed your teammate, right?
Yep.
So maybe they don't expect the second guy instantly peeking, right? So this is a timing for you to get like 1 kill and fall back, or get multiple kills, not instantly fall back as your teammate died.
Wait, so he dies peeking out the double doors angle. You think I should walk up there and basically...
And re-peek the double doors angle. He dies peeking close to wall, right?
Yeah.
But they kind of don't. I don't think they realized you were shooting through that smoke. Really, they were occupied with shooting him. So now you should have gone there and held aggressive angle, or peeked basically from that angle. So what I would do, I would just walk up to that angle, keep holding that aggressive angle, like I will show you in the game later on, and then re-peeked. Okay, rotation towards B. You see on the radar that they're coming up B. Crosshair placement in a decent spot. Picking the angles with AB. Oh, and here you're starting to shoot too quickly. I mean, I respect that you improved your crouch spray, crouch panic peeking.
I mean, it's only been a few rounds. I may revert back to it. I don't know. Look,
you actually make a strafe, then you make adjustment to the head, but then you do that too big of an adjustment to the left. And then you hide, and you repeat. Yeah, that's okay. Oh. How did that?
Crosshair placement a little off there, I think.
Yeah. I mean, you couldn't predict which side he's gonna pick, so it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, so winning rounds, though. Yes, you're starting with a molly. I think it's better to start with a smoke.
Okay.
I mean, you didn't even throw that molly earlier. And picking that early is very obvious. Oh, now I think that smoke is slightly too deep here. Nope, it's not. It's actually fine. So you're picking very close to that window. I mean, that gap angle.
I die here.
So you're making your whole body visible. You could be picking like further away from it. So it's basically like a headshot angle. Yeah. And I believe also, I mean, you start shooting at the wall, right?
Yeah, I got like bamboozled here because I see him walking towards A, right? So I'm getting ready to peek even wider, but then he goes back.
I mean, crosshair placement, right?
Yeah.
Who's gonna be standing in that angle? Like, he's either standing stairs next to that left side of that arch, or even more towards left.
In my mind, I'm peeking for him to be where he is now. The crosshair placement was off.
Yeah, I understand. Then the adjustment you shot like at the wall instead of him. That could be still fine if you just adjust it to him instead of shooting it next to him.
Yeah.
2,300, you're gonna get dropped, or?
Seems like it.
He's not even speaking, and he drops you. Wow, that's generous.
Thank you. I didn't say much this guy. I feel like this is a fairly quiet lobby.
I mean, I understand that others are not speaking at all, but you could be saying info. That is always helpful.
I really need to work on talking when others aren't.
Yeah, at least like, I mean, you're talking to a wall kind of, but the wall has ears, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, it doesn't respond, but it hears. So, right. So again, you start with the molly. This guy has USP. I have no idea why. He doesn't, but at least buy a bear again. I mean, here you definitely hear them shooting at your teammate, right? Like, for sure they're shooting at him. He's just next to you. So why not just peek as they're shooting him?
Yeah, okay.
I mean, you're kind of holding the molly as well. Like, they're supposed to go for this molly, right? But after you throw it, like, okay, it pops right now. 1, 2, like right now, they're probably not gonna be going for it anymore.
Yeah.
So you could be positioning already to like make a peek.
Okay.
Whenever they're shooting your teammate, right? Instead of peeking in and out. Like I remember we were talking about this concept of peeking in and out, right? Instead of jiggling.
Yeah.
But you started peeking in and out when there are tutor in front of you. You started peeking in and out smokes. You started peeking in and out mollies. Like, this is to pick an angle there where there's no util, right?
Yeah.
So you can surprise the guy that's coming up, not when there is a smoke, to pick in and out on the smoke or on molly, right?
It's like I learned something and then I have to do it 100% of the time.
Yeah.
So like, now the next step is, okay, so like I know I have this in my repertoire now, and now I need to apply it in the correct situations instead of all the time.
Like there is a molly, what are you picking it out to, right?
Yeah.
Is this guy gonna go like super late for the molly? I don't think so.
Doubt it.
So feel free to hold if there is a molly or a smoke. That's the takeaway. Yeah, right now this makes sense. You're gonna do the smoke. Oh, yeah, peeking the angles. Nice, good peek. I mean, here you peeked him, Then you made another small adjustment. You were on the head with your crosshairs. That's nice. And then you crouched and killed him. So it's fine. Like crouching in that kind of way is fine because you actually peeked on him. You were on him when you started shooting, and you just crouched to control the spray. But peeking and crouching and instantly spraying at a moving guy, that is not okay.
Yeah.
Now you rotate towards B. And that's completely fine as well. Holding that angle would be also fine, by the way.
Okay.
Don't need to move forward. Let's see if they catch you moving forward. No, they won't. Oh. Nice. Good pick. The bump is speed main. The last guy could be towards connector. Yeah, you guys win the round, so it's nice. Yeah, very silent game from you guys.
Yeah.
This is like a graveyard game, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody's silent, praying to win. Yeah, you keep pre-firing kind of this right side. I don't really recommend that, to be honest.
Okay.
You are telling them that you're here. I mean, they obviously like expect it anyways. But like, even if the guy is there, if you pre-fire like that, like what's the chance you're gonna exactly be on him?
Pretty low.
Like slightly further away, slightly closer to the anchor, slightly more to the left, slightly more to the right, and then he just sees you, and then next time you pick, he knows that you're exactly there, plus maybe he kills you as you're pre-firing. Like if there was an upper posted on you and you're doing this kind of pre-fire and you don't immediately shoot the headshot, like you're dead.
Yeah.
So the smoke here is okay. I would aim slightly lower when I'm throwing these smokes so they bounce like quicker.
Okay.
I mean, not bounce quicker, but bounce less and pop quicker. You're kind of throwing them high.
Yeah.
And
there it is.
Yeah, you're pre-firing that angle. It's not that bad, but doing it so many times, and especially that you announced before that you're there.
Yeah.
Now you threw the smoke and you did literally the same thing you did before. Now he's for sure expecting you. Okay, you start with the smoke now. Oh, and you're picking like super. Oh no, now you're fine.
Here, running toward A.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay. Yeah, that's a decent rotation. I mean, it should be in your head that they could be walking through that smoke mid and going behind you guys,
Yeah.
but not yet. In like 5 seconds, maybe. Okay, nice. Oh, you got destroyed here.
Yeah, I got glocked.
Like, I'm not gonna comment on that. Like, that was completely fine what you did.
Yeah.
I like your like general like movement around the map.
Okay.
Is way better than when we started. You know, like your general like peeking angles, moving around angles.
Yeah.
It's still not perfect, obviously, but it's way better than when we started. When we started, you didn't even hold your crosshair on the angles that the enemies can be in, right?
Yeah,
now you're sometimes looking at walls when you don't know the map yet enough where you need to turn, but like very rarely. You're like 99% of the time you're on the correct spot. Here you throw the smoke, so the natural move here would be to hold it. So you don't decide not to hold it because your teammate is close. So
also think they were spamming at angle.
The B main? Oh.
No, in mid, I think they were spamming the that like house peak. This was a bad molly.
Yeah, but the thing is, there is a way to hold that smoke without being spammed, basically.
Okay.
Oh.
Destroyed. Look at this.
Wow. Okay, that's because of the scout, right? It kind of looks that fast with a scout because the guy can run across. I'm not gonna say you did something wrong here, but maybe you could have been on a wider angle there.
Okay.
Or just took your time before picking him again. I mean, I want to see that again because that was really unfortunate. Yeah, if I were you, I would be further away from that wall, you know?
Yeah.
Picking this angle. Because here your model is kind of bigger. The wall, for him, you are more visible than you are to him. You know about the fact of left eye peak plus being close to angle, right?
Yeah.
Left eye peak plus being close to the angle makes it look like it's insane shot for him, but it's not actually insane. He has a lot of advantage over you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your model is way more visible than his. So yeah. The fuck.
Yeah, this is like a couple of rounds in a row just getting absolutely shit on.
Again, you're peeking like super close to that angle. Nice shot. But, you know, like you're exposing yourself to way too much.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like a peek from the back wall, basically. instead.
Yeah, you would pick the same angle, but you would be like half less exposed. You would
Yeah,
only
okay.
see him, not the close canal angle and not the left angle.
Right.
I mean, still nice shot, nice adjustment, and you're falling back.
Also,
so
probably
that's
avoid
good.
more spams if I'm at the place you
And it's not.
suggested as well.
No, not really. Like, what spams do you mean?
Like spams
Like from
to
mid?
the spams from the T side,
Nah.
because they're shooting into this close corner, right?
Not really. Like better players will shoot into the left
Yeah.
corner,
Okay.
like the left, the further angle as well. It's not
Yeah.
like you're gonna avoid like spamming.
Okay.
Like if they are spamming properly, they will spam you. It's just you're less exposed when you're picking that water angle, that canals angle.
Gotcha.
Here is fine, but I don't see any problem with here being on like an off angle, so like literally standing a bit
Just
to the
holding.
left of the door and just holding.
Okay.
Holding here is completely fine. I mean, you guys are expecting very heavy A. I believe so. You hear the guy canals. Are you gonna pick him? You're gonna pick him. Oh yeah. I mean, this was an easy kill actually. I see you're getting scared so quickly, right? Before you actually shoot the guy. Maybe this is something new. Like instead of spray crouching, now you are scared that on the peak you're not gonna kill the guy, and you're instantly falling off. See like how you're falling off after like two. You literally shot 2 bullets. Like at least give it a 5. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just because like I'm peeking and I see like you know, my crosshair is a little low, so I don't want to commit. I'm not sure.
I mean, the crosshair was fine there, right? Like, let's watch this peek again.
It's on
You're,
him,
like,
but it's not on his head.
You're like falling off almost immediately. Like you're scared that if you stay like for a half a second longer, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna peek now? Yes.
Yeah.
And what I mean is like you're gonna instantly start like right now we're focusing on these small things, but they actually matter at this point when you are already decent at the fundamentals. Like how many bullets will you give it? Let's see, you have 20 bullets. 1, 2. I mean, I think the last 2 bullets that you shot from this spray, they went into the wall.
Yeah.
So the first 2, like, they went into the guy. So it's not enough. You should be at least like giving it 5, you know?
Okay.
Just give it a bit more time, you get the kill easy. Like, it's not bad to shoot in the body.
Yeah.
I mean, this most of the time, but in this case, like, it was an easy kill. Okay. Oh, again. I think you stopped crouching? Oh, I mean, it looks like it's on him, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I hit him a bunch.
No, I don't know. At this point, you were on him. For sure. And you counter-strafed properly. This is just unlucky. He should be very low.
Got him.
I know what this guy with WAP is doing. Why is he not rotating towards B? He's literally went
He
towards
left
A
B.
Yeah, I don't understand this at all. Oh. I see you missing those
Crazy
sprays a lot when you're standing. I mean, I told you to stand, right, and not crouch,
Yeah.
and you listened. But now it's time to start burst, move, not like full standing and
Right.
shooting, right? Or if you're standing like that, then actually you should actually crouch to cancel. You start shooting right after this burst. You should have moved again and started shooting again. You don't want to commit to the spray when you're standing, right? If you ever like want to really commit to the spray, then actually yes, crouch, because it's gonna make your spray less spread, right?
Right.
The idea behind being standing and being accurate instead of crouch spraying is that you need to be actually accurate on the first couple bullets.
Right.
The fact that you're moving, it gives you this additional time of being able to adjust to the guy's head compared to if you were crouching. Because if you're crouching, you need to commit to spray instantly, because if you're crouching, you're easy to hit, right?
Yes.
But if you're strafing to the side, you have this minimal window of timing where you can adjust to the guy because you're actually moving, you understand?
Yeah, okay.
So that gives you this window of time where you can adjust your crosshair to the guy. Instead of being crouched. Like if you crouch, you don't have time to adjust, if that makes sense, because you're a stationary guy crouching, which is easy to hit. But if you're strafing to the left, right, like you have this time to adjust to the guy.
Yes. Okay. Another 97.
Yeah. So far, I don't see any map-specific things apart from that order of the nades in mid that you're doing wrong.
Okay.
And some angles maybe we could change,
Yeah.
actually. But rotation is fine. You're doing the smoke, that's okay. Well, I mean, I guess maybe in your level people are spraying more towards this left side. So going wider would cancel this. Yeah, you always want to wait out if they're spraying or not. Like going that early, and also you making steps.
Uh-huh.
All of this. I mean, I believe he didn't hear actually. Yeah, it's unlucky. Plus going close to that angle, so.
I guess just like also in mid, it just feels like I don't have that much to do.
No, you just hold mid, you know, there's not
Yeah.
much else to do. You
Okay.
play mid. So you can peek towards canals, you can push mid, or you can just hold mid and rotate off. That should be the most of your job. So basically what I mean is you can be smoking early. You're like running here and bouncing the smoke here.
Okay.
Like that. So that's probably the one you want to throw every single round. And it also kind of gives you a smoke here, but doesn't really matter. And then you can bounce nade. So that's generally should be the usually you do the most. So you do the smoke, and you come here and you can bounce nade like this behind the smoke.
Oh, okay.
See, you can actually bounce nade without being exposed, because you would think like, oh, I have to be like peeking, but you can bounce nade like here, where they're actually getting damaged if they're getting close to the smoke. You know?
Okay.
So you wanna do that. And for the molly, what I meant is if you do the smoke and you bounce a nade, right, and then they molly you off here, you will throw a molly as a counter like this. Oh, like bounce it, and now they can't cross, right? So you can easily go here and hold, and then you're just going back to holding the smoke, right?
So should I be kind of holding my molly in anticipation of this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you smoke, you go here, you can use that nade now or later, and then you just hold the smoke, right? You don't need to be picking in and out on the smoke, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, you can if you want to be anti-flash, if they have like eco, right? You can be like this. But in general, you don't have to.
Yeah.
And then you're just holding the smoke. And then later on, what I meant for more aggro angles, I mean, if your teammate is fighting here, you can definitely be like this instead of like this.
Right.
And then when they're actually fighting your teammate, you just peek out, get like 1 kill and fall back, right? And the off angles I meant is like here in your level, I didn't see like in the matches you played, didn't see people like mauling
no one did that.
This side. Yeah.
That is something that happens once in a while.
Yeah. They haven't really done this, so you can easily hold these kind of angles, right? And be on an off angle. When it comes to picking water, right? When you did that smoke, well, the thing I meant is you can just pick like this, right?
Yes.
Then you're not fighting like 5 angles at the same time.
Yeah.
So you're picking this, then you pick this, right? And then you see, even if I pick this, I'm not visible to that guy, which you were, right? You pick this, then you're visible to the guy, and you ended up shooting the wall here instead of the guy.
Right.
So you can dissect the angles more if you're further away. Same like here, like if you're picking it that close, your model is kind of big. If you would be peeking behind the pillar here, I believe he wouldn't hit that shot.
Okay.
It wouldn't look like that. Or even better, like peeking like this, right? In and out.
When should I give mid?
When should you give mid?
Yeah.
Well, some players will throw this from spawn. They will molly this from here. I don't know the lineup at the moment.
I know it.
You know it?
Yeah. Okay, so see that little turn. So if you go forward a little bit, that little wood box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that on the right edge of it, and then aim lower. See those two vertical rectangles? 2 things. Okay, so the right one and the top right of the shadow. There.
Top right. Yeah, here.
There. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't remember this one. Yeah. So if people throw this against you, right, and they do this from spawn, like, what can you do?
Yeah.
The only thing how you can counter this, right? So if people do this actually, and the only thing I counter this is I play here.
Yeah.
And then they think like it's mollied off, right? And I will like pick them on a timing where they don't actually expect me, right?
Right.
But if they do that against you, that's when you should give mid. Yeah, I mean, then you can fall back and play defensively. I mean, there's nothing else you can do. If they smoke you, molly you, let's say maybe they even like double nade here, or like they flash into you, right? And they're pushing. Like, I don't see any any option for you to win this.
Okay.
Apart from breaking the smoke, and maybe like getting like 1 kill here and falling back.
Okay.
Right? And then when you're playing these more passive positions, like being here is fine, but like maybe for like 1 kill, because it's an angle they really will like expect.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So being here is fine, but you need to find a good timing. Maybe even give it a more time between the peaks. So like actually wait for the timing where they're not clearing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here, all these angles you were standing in are fine. I would just be more like aware of that you need to be more aggro in the early round.
Okay.
Early part of the falling back. So like in the early parts, you literally don't want to give them full area. And then when you spot them, right, you can maybe wait here for a moment and then re-peek a second, like a couple seconds ago as well.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to run all the way here when you spot them, right?
Yeah.
And these angles that you were standing in were completely fine.
Okay.
So when it comes to angles, it was okay. It's just the order of the utility and then pushing mid, right? So pushing mid, you can sometimes ask your teammate, if you haven't done it before ever, you can ask your teammate to like flash for you, like just like that above mid, right? And then let's say you had some shitty gun like MP9 and you're just pushing out and trying to get catch off a guy like holding the mid aggression.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's it. Other than that, I don't see any possibility of any other plays here. The thing you need to watch out for here, I mean, when you're doing the smoke, I said you can hold it, right? I would recommend holding it like that and maybe sometimes picking it out and spamming. You need to watch out for this boost. I don't know if you know this, but people like boost here a lot.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And they're gonna hold you here,
Yes.
right? Above the smoke. That's why you don't want to hold the smoke like that, for example.
I see. Okay.
Or maybe you can hold just the boost if you want as well. I mean, that's what people do. Like,
yeah.
Oppers smoke this. They will come here and just hold the boost, you know? Only boost. Because people actually do that a lot. So yeah. But that's my little rant about mid. When it comes to rotation to A, obviously your rotation was fine. Getting into here is fine. When it comes to rotating to B, you were completely okay as well. To rotate through temple. Crosshair placement was fine when you were rotating. You kind of missed that shot on this guy, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, you were generally good to go.
Okay, cool.
Any other questions about CT?
I think that's it. I guess playing mid doesn't really change that much with 2 people versus 1.
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
Yeah.
Not really. Not really. Usually an opera can come here and hold any of these angles, and then you can kind of play bait and switch.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really change. Might be like a flash here. Yeah, your teammate can flash like this for you.
Oh, that's kind of neat. Okay.
Yeah, like,
Wow.
see?
Yeah.
But that's when there's a smoke ending, or you're like just here and you're asking like, can you flash mid for me? Boom, and you peek, right?
Cool. Yeah.
I mean, the easier flash is here. Like, you just kind of flash above it. Kind of wing the flash. I mean, you can even, I guess you can jump through this. Yeah, and you can just flash above mid. That also works, as you can see.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So you can flash for your teammate to pick mid. Like, it's pretty common to stand here and ask for a flash. Can you flash? Boom, and you're peeking, right? So these 2 things, that's what you can do.
Cool. Sounds good.
Hello, hope you enjoyed this one. I definitely did. I thought it was really interesting to look at these kind of micro decisions in terms of peeking on CT side, when to peek, when to hold, how to hold, whether to, peek in and out of angles and off angles or not. I enjoyed getting into the nitty-gritty here, and I hope it was of some value to you as well. Next up, we will have the T half of this game, so look forward to that soon. Thanks.